Right, everybody, welcome down to the pit lane. Just getting my hands a little bit dirty here, pushing cars. As you can see now, we've got a lineup of the Lotus Elan 26Rs. It's the 60th anniversary for these. Look at this. Now, we think it's the biggest grid ever. Lots of photos going on. I wonder if we could just very quickly have a quick chat with this gentleman, because you've just pulled up in the 94 green machine, haven't you? Why are these cars so special?
They're so light. Yeah, super fast. Lots of control there. Obviously not me, but somebody knows what they're doing. It's
I'm not.
When you see the pros 10 seconds quicker than I am, it's pretty impressive.
I think even Colin Chapman himself said that these cars weren't really intended for the racetrack, but how wrong was he? It's not often he was wrong, was it?
What a legend, yeah.
And of course we've got the 60-minute race coming up. You looking forward to that?
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah.
I'll let you crack on, take in the moment, because it does look fantastic. Stay with us, let's move down. We're not certain, but we think this race that's coming up, it's coming up after the MG Cup race, 60-minute. There is going to be a pit stop as well. Just take in these cars. Aren't they absolutely incredible? The 60th anniversary celebration of the Elan 26R in 2024. Supported by Tony Thompson Racing. It's the headline event, open to all pre-1966 FIA Lotus Elans and 26R competitors. Celebration event is the most competitive Elan race of all time. A huge grid of cars, including rare Elans and cars with period history involved. It looks absolutely beautiful, doesn't it? Let's look at all the people as well taking photos. It is a rare sight. In fact, not just a rare sight, this has never been done before. You are witnessing history right now, everybody, here in the National Pit Straight at Silverstone. The 60-minute race comes up after the MG Cup race. In fact, the MG Cup cars, we were talking about lunch break, it's not going to be a big one. They've already been called over to the assembly area, so things are going to come quick, pretty thick and fast here this afternoon. We were very late starting that Equipe GTS race, weren't we? About 20 minutes or so. Here's Rob Cole's car. We've just seen him. He's been in that Equipe GTS race. Not in this, of course. He was in a different car. But we're just making our way down. We've got John Pearson over here, one of the organisers for Equipe Classic Racing. I wonder if John's happy to have a quick chat with us as well. He's deep in conversation with Rob Cole. I wonder if the guys will chat to us, trying to subtly get their attention without John. Guys, how are we doing? I just wanted to come over and have a quick chat. What a sight this is. Never been done before, right?
Not with Elans. We did do it with the MGBs several years ago, but this is more than we would have hoped for. This is fantastic.
Really. Such
the quality of the cars and the quality of the drivers. I mean, we've got some stunning drivers here.
It is. Talking of stunning drivers, we've got Rob Coles here as well. Rob, of course, we've just been watching you as well. What happened out there?
We had a fuel starvation issue, so I had to bring it in the end. It was all over the place, but yeah, it was a good race up until it wasn't. So
you're out in this race as well,
yeah, I've got car 65. That's a tribute car to the car that my dad ran in 65 when he worked for Lotus, because he did a lot of development work on the 26Rs back in period, and unfortunately I lost him last year. So the inspiration for this meeting was to put this on, and it just coincided with the 60th anniversary.
You must feel pretty proud.
I'm over the moon, and we're blessed with so many cars. And if you look, they made less than 100 in period, and we've got 34 here today. That's amazing, you know. So
I think they only raced twice in 1965 under Team Lotus.
Absolutely, yeah. My dad ran Yock and Nearpash in Europe, so yeah, it's a work-supported car. So yeah, so it's been an emotional journey for me. We only finished the car on Thursday, and there was 5 cars here that was still only being finished yesterday, and one even got finished this morning.
How do you think you're going to feel at that checkered flag this afternoon?
Do you know, it was already emotional in qualifying. I had a tear in my eye when I was actually coming around in qualifying, but I'm just really proud of the whole Equipe team, what they've done, put together. I'm proud of the support we get from our drivers consistently, because it just, you know, we're blessed. And this is, we've even booked the sunshine today as well.
It's come out now, hasn't it? I was a little bit nervous a bit earlier today, but it's come out. Look, let's just talk about the meeting in general. It's the biggest meeting that Equipe have ever put on, isn't it?
Yeah, so year on year it gets bigger and stronger, and yeah, we try to give people what they want, which is, you know, good value club motorsport, you know, but for historic cars. And because John and I are racers, you know, we try to keep it race focused as opposed to trying to, you know, make a profit out of everything. So that's why we call it not for loss racing.
Rob, thanks so much for talking to us. It was a wonderful story. Do keep an eye out on the number 65 throughout the course of the race as well. Shame we didn't quite go to plan in the GTS race, but never mind. Thank you. Let's keep moving down a little bit, shall we, as well. Yeah, if you do want to find out more actually about Equipe Classic Racing, you can. There's a link in the body of this broadcast. If you're watching it on YouTube, Facebook, we're on Twitter as well. We're on LinkedIn as well, actually, my LinkedIn. There is a link to the Equipe Classic Racing website. Do feel free to give it a click. And do hit subscribe at the Equipe Classic Racing YouTube channel and Live Sport Now on YouTube. We're out on both of those channels. Just enables us to keep bringing you even more live motorsport in 2024. These look absolutely beautiful. We're just going to move back a little bit. Number 7 here is the one at the very end, and we're just going to bring the camera out so you can see all the people. Look at what a shot that is. Just made with the Silverstone in the background as well, isn't it? 33 of these cars, only 100 were made. 33 of them are here. A full third of them are going to be racing at Silverstone this afternoon, and the sun is shining as well. We just heard the story from Robert Cole, a wonderful story. It's going to be a very, very emotional afternoon. A 60-minute race coming up and a pit stop. We're going to be in the pits for that one as well. We are going to have to make our way, though, back to the assembly area, because coming up very shortly, going to be a shorter lunch break, is going to be the MG Cup. So I'm going to head down into position for that. We're going to chat to some of the drivers before they head out on track. It's going to be an absolute corker of a race. I've covered the MG Cup for the last few years. That is going to be an awful lot of fun. I'm going to get us over to position. I'll be back very soon for the second race of the day. Don't go far.